Another day, another romp here in the casual rooms. Let's see what the mines have for us today. Decent ass opening hand, all things considered. We do have to normal summon Shamal in order to do our thing here. And, we're gonna see if, I did not mean to do that. Oh my god. But I guess, if my opponent is gonna concede at that, then that's a victory in my books. Next duel. Let's see what this opponent of mine has for me this time. They're rocking Sky Striker sleeves. We barely have anything, unfortunately. Excuse me. So let's see if Sudri gets us anywhere. We're gonna activate his effect. If they have an Ash Blossom, they have an Ash Blossom. But if they don't, then we're gonna pop off pretty goddamn hard here. And before we even begin to synchro summon, we're gonna use Shamal's in-hand effect first. So we're gonna get Black Feather Whirlwind, set it onto the field, and then we use Vata's effect. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna send Zephyros and Harmattan. There we go. Excuse me. Then we're gonna summon him here. That'll trigger Black Feather. That'll also get us... wait, Black Feather summons from the graveyard, I believe. Excuse me. I guess we get Vata. Yeah, we're gonna get Vata. We're gonna summon him again. And then, we're gonna get Harmattan to our hand using Shamal's effect. There we go. And then, we're gonna see where we go from here. Let's see where this ends up going. And yeah, okay, that's definitely going to stop one of the effects from happening, but that just means that we're gonna be popping off even harder, or rather that will be popping off per usual here, because this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this. We're going to use Borea Storm 1 and 2. There we go. Then Borea Storm there. And then we're going to use his effect. We're going to make him a level 2 by sending Chinook to the graveyard. And then we'll do that. We'll summon out Full Armor Master. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Then once that happens... I don't think they can do anything else from here, so we're just gonna get Blackwing Assault Dragon, and I don't plan on doing too much extension at this point, because these two are usually more than enough to stop whatever it is, to at least give my opponent pause in whatever it is they plan to do. But this isn't exactly a good board state, because I would prefer to have 2 Blackwing Assault Dragons rather than just the 1. But we have 2 Ash Blossoms, so we do have... And there's a Tenpai player here even. Jesus Christ. Using this on Pydra is almost always a good thing, but we're gonna see how far this is gonna take us. If at all. They could potentially just have it in hand already, so we're gonna see. And yeah, we're gonna put a wedge counter on that thing, and yeah, okay, yeah. Well, we could still potentially die here, but they're gonna lose their dragons because a lot of my monsters are huge. So they're gonna need to get to their level 10 like pronto. Or they could get into Dragon and then set a couple of back rows so that or rather they need to get to their field spell at the very least, because a lot of my monsters are huge. So we're gonna see what happens here. And yeah, they're gonna keep getting burned. They're gonna keep getting burned, goddammit. Do they have... Okay, so they're gonna suicide into the stuff. Okay, sure, Kaimen. Okay, so that they'll add to hand and special summon as well. Let's see how far they go here. And this is also like a learning opportunity for me because I play Tenpai on the rank ladder. So we're gonna see what the exact line is in getting by monsters that have more than 3,000 attack. So we're gonna see. Do we just blow up the board here? I guess we should, before they can even declare any attacks. So yeah, we're gonna just blow up the world. And Full Armor Master is going to be unaffected anyway, so this is fine by me. And if they have nothing on board, then yeah. Okay. See, this is why I say that Tenpai is such a glass cannon OTK deck. If you stop them at the right points, they're just gonna be sitting ducks. And here in the casual rooms, we proved it. Move on to the next duel. Let's see what my opponent has for me this time. They are rocking an extra thick deck, like holy shit. Okay, so this isn't good. um, I mean, we can just go into full armor master and that's it, but I'm not quite sure how good that will be. So we're gonna find out soon enough how good that will be. Then we'll use Harmattan. There we go. Then we'll increase his level by 4. Then that makes a 6. And then just a towers. Although we do have a negation in hand. We do have negation. And then we also have Called by the Grave in case they have graveyard shenanigans. So hopefully this will be enough. But it's a nearly 60 card deck, so who knows if it's even enough. And their burger is very, very hungry. We're gonna find out soon enough. Okay, that is that's worth a negation, unfortunately. I'm not going to allow Voiceless Voice to do their thing here. We're gonna send. There we go. I can never remember this guy's name. Silverwing. Yeah, there we go. Silverwing. Cool. I believe that will be enough to stop them in their tracks, if at all. Let's see. Okay, yep, that was indeed enough. All right, cool. Now we do this, and we even have Vata to get in on the action here. But first things first, we're going to steal away their diviner. There we go. Come over here for a second. Now we're going to special summon Vata. There we go. And then we're gonna use Shamal's effect. Excuse me. Then we're gonna use Black Feather Whirlwind there. There we go. Then Vata. Do you have something for this opponent? If you do, I mean, it's not surprising in the slightest. Unfortunately, I am prepared because I've had Caught by the Grave set there. There we go. Do you have something for this opponent? Well, one thing that is really funny lately is they added in the shop the new icons, a new icon in the frame where it literally splits the Called by the Grave art into 2. For the icon profile picture, you have the old man, and then for the frame, you have the zombie hand just pointing at him. We'll send this guy to the graveyard, and then we'll send Chinook to the graveyard. There we go. And then this is also a way to get Chinook back to hand. We'll do this. We'll target. I don't know. I guess. No. We can't target Shamal. That's unfortunate. I guess we just target Vata. All things considered, because we have no better targets, and that's unfortunate. So we do this. Oh wait, no, we do have a way to do something. It's just not gonna be clean though. So we do this. Shamal gets Chinook back to hand, and then Black Feather Whirlwind summons Vata back. There we go. And then once that happens, we'll use Zephyros to bounce this to hand. Then we'll summon him out to the field. No freaking way I'm giving back their Diviner of the Herald. And then we do this. Then we'll do this. There we go. We'll get this guy. Borea Storm. And then we'll do this. We'll send level 2, but we'll also do this. Who do we summon back? We summon this guy back, I guess. So we have a level 10, question mark. Do we even have other level 10s? But it needs a synchro tuner, so that's not Gucci in the slightest. I guess we get... Yeah, just for the attack. We're gonna make Zephyros attack, which is rare, but hey, it's something. Okay. And then we'll send to the graveyard the Shanga, because it's the only other legal target. And then we're gonna... Oh, Dark Tuner and a non-tuner Synchro. Unfortunately, we're gonna do it like this. Synchro Summon, yes, we will Synchro Summon it. And there we go. Alright. And then, once that's Synchro Summoned, we're gonna use the Tribute, or rather, we're gonna use the Banish style summoning effect. There we go. And we're gonna put that there, and we are Gucci. So we're gonna attack with this. We're gonna attack with this. And is this enough? This is only 2,100, so yeah, more than enough. And we will finish him off with his own Diviner of the Herald. Injury to insult. Let's move on to the next duel. Let's see what my opponent has for me this time. It's a normal size deck. We have Allure of Darkness to bait out whatever hand traps they could potentially have. It's usually Ash Blossom. Lancia. Okay. So we can't activate that, and we can't activate this either. So we'll just set Infinite Permanence and hope for the best. Okay, let's see how far my opponent's gonna go here. Lancia is a card that I did not expect at all. We're gonna see what happens here. This is still like legal in the game, by the way. This was a problem in the paper game for the longest ass time. We're gonna Ash Blossom that. It's just the way the rules work, unfortunately. We're not gonna imperm, or this could be stun, you know, for everything that I've said. This could just be stun. Yeah, just going straight in the battle phase, sure. Do you have anything else for that opponent? We're gonna find out soon enough. Alright, back row. Okay, this is stun. There are literally no two ways about it. We're gonna find out if they have anything else though. Two Chinooks is not exactly what I want, but we're gonna see if my opponent has anything for this. There could potentially be something. We're gonna find out. Let's see. What do you have? Okay, Imperial Iron Wall. You hate fighting Kashtira, don't you? you just must absolutely hate fighting Kashtira. Oh my god. Wait. Really? This will still push through? Huh. That's fascinating. Okay then. Oh, right. This was something that was being discussed in the local shop that I work at, where what would happen if you activate Allure of Darkness and then Imperial Iron Wall is in play, or an effect like Imperial Iron Wall is in play. What would happen is you would still draw 2 cards, but you don't need to banish. What you would do instead is just show 1 dark monster in hand to prove that you could have banished, but you're not going to need to banish a card, like, at all. And it's amazing that it works that way. Like, holy shit. So we're just gonna do our combos here, if possible, question mark. But, well, first things first, we're gonna use Feather Duster, so that we can... I should have actually used this first, but yeah. I would have... the turn would have been a lot better if I used, like, Feather Duster, like, immediately before I even did anything. But you know, it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Next duel. My opponent made me go first, and normally I would just, you know, jokingly say that, oh, what kind of Ghost Icon bullshit my opponents could be on. No, it's very obviously Tenpai. There's literally only one deck on the everywhere right now. Hell, even here in the casual rooms right now that will more than happily go second. But if they just concede like that... Okay, this is one of those rare times where I'm going to check the opponent's deck and see if it is indeed Tenpai. Okay, so we're here at my opponent's deck, and it wasn't Tenpai. No, it was Virtual World. This was a synchro deck that used to terrorize the meta in its heyday, but I guess they're a little too fair now. Granted, they have had a good smattering of synchro monsters that they can happily go into these days. Even the Xyz Armor Fortress into full armor Dark Knight Lancer line is also a thing that they do, but I guess what they do is just a little too fair. And they only do one thing and one thing only. That's either synchro summon or they synchro summon. Or in their case, they also exceed summon. But yeah, if they didn't open with any of their good starters or just didn't want to play against Black Wings, then I guess that's something. So let's move on to the next duel now. So my opponent made me go second, so that's horrifying for my specific prospects. But we did open with Feather Duster, so that is something. We have a good starter in Seamoon and Sudri, but if they're just gonna set and pass, then opponent, you're gonna be having a very, very bad time here. What's better than having one Black Feather Whirlwind? Having fucking 3. Oh my god. And we're gonna go one step further. We're gonna get Shamal. Then we're gonna set Black Feather Whirlwind in the middle. Then we're gonna use Seamoon. We're gonna banish the Sudri. Oh my god, we're gonna set the other Black Whirlwind there. We're gonna normal summon Sudri without tributing. That'll trigger 3 different searches. Oh my god, this is like the most gross opening hand I've ever had with this deck. Oh my god. If they don't have interaction here, they're gonna take a lot of damage. They're not dead, especially if I screw up my lines somehow, but we're gonna find out soon enough. So we get that. We get one of the Chinooks. Yeah, we get one of the Chinooks. And this is one of those rare occasions where we actually fetch out Oster. Because we haven't normal summoned yet. We'll only do that. This is a line. This is a line that's only granted to us if we open like that. If we open with Seamoon and then we have at least 2 ways to get, we have at least one other Black Whirlwind in hand. The line is only available if that indeed happens. We're gonna see how far we go though. My opponent hasn't conceded yet. So we're gonna see. Okay, sure, that is fine by me. I'm still gonna try to kill you here. We still have access to 8s, so I am not scared in the slightest. What else do we do here? Sudri is sitting there in the banish pile, so we can use Oster to do this. We'll target Sudri. There we go. And 1300 opens up a lot of opportunities. So that, and then that. Excuse me. And then that. There we go. And then, so we're just gonna play everything from hand. Because we can. We'll get Harmattan. And then we'll get Sharnga. And I guess we get another Chinook. Yeah, we'll just send the other one to the we'll be sending another one to the graveyard anyway. So there we go. And then now that Oster will trigger its effect. There we go. And then we'll just go straight into full Armor Master because we can. There we go. And then that happens. So we do this. Full Armor Master. Yay, he is on the field. Now we get Black Feather Whirlwind going. We'll target Seamoon. And then we'll get Shamal. We'll add... I guess getting Oster back is not a bad idea, but we'll activate Shamal later. We'll summon back Seamoon. There we go. And then we can either make an 8 or a 6, but I think making an 8 is better for our case here, so that we have better access to shit. There we go. There we go. Alright. There we go. And then, now that Shamal is going to trigger, I think this is the point where we summon back Vata. There we go. so that we'll have access to a level 6. Or rather, oh, I forgot that that was a thing. All right, fine. We'll just use shotgun. There we go. It's the same thing anyway. Now we get Borea Storm. 1 and 2. Boop boop. There we go. Then Borea Storm. Then we'll activate his effect. And then we'll send... We'll actually send another Vata because we already have enough Chinooks in hand. There we go. Then we'll get this guy. Yes, we'll properly synchro summon him first. There we go. And then Blackwing Assault Dragon. There we go. And then we do this. We'll get the other Blackwing Assault Dragon. There we go. Boop boop. Then we do this. And then, do you have something, opponent? No, you do not. Alright, cool. I guess we just go into combat. Then we'll swing in. Ooh! Okay. We're facing off against dinosaurs, so... But that doesn't trigger off of anything anyway. Rather, it only triggers if it's destroyed by card effects, so... It's not too much of a problem for us, but they're gonna be burning a lot. Should they even try anything here. And 700 points of damage, or rather 1400 points of damage is not nothing at the life total that they're at. So if they activate any monster effect twice, then it's going to effectively kill them. And my opponent saw that and is not going to want to have any of it at this point. We're going to cut it here. I am still recovering from my illness at the time that I'm recording this video, so I'm not going to extend too long, and I've already had like a significant number of duels before I reach this endpoint, and I don't want to extend any further because my throat is starting to become really scratchy. So I'm gonna take a break here, and we'll cut the video, and I'll hopefully be better by next week. So if you guys like what you saw, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share this among your friends. And until next time, toodles.